Well, hello there. I owe some other hot tag videos I'll do. I also owe actually really doing recaps of some of these pay-per-views. At least starting with NXT TakeOver and work my way backwards. I would do. I'm keeping this short. I'm tired and I want to eat my food. So I'm just gonna hop right in. Got 8 matches to cover. I'll be watching today. I'm sure we'll talk about it and stream while I'm playing The Last of Us. Getting scared. So without further ado, let's pull up the list. Let's start. Hello, there's 8 matches. We'll start from the top. At least from the list that I have. So recently, the Street Profits will defend against the Viking Raiders. Some of their segments have been kind of hit or miss. They've been entertaining though. Should be a good match. They've had good matches in NXT. I don't expect anything different on the main roster, quote unquote. Street Profits retain. Not ready to see a title change just yet. They've been pretty popular. They've had good segments on Raw. No reason to take them out the spotlight any. No reason to hurt their shine just yet. Street Profits retain. We'll start there. The most obvious match on this card, which means probably I'm going to get it wrong. That's usually how these things work. Raw Women's Championship match. Asuka versus Nia. Look. If Nia wins, I legitimately might not watch Raw for a bit. I'd be so pissed. Look, Asuka has been screwed over so much since she's been on the main roster. Loses her streak to Charlotte, which didn't even have to happen, especially so early on. Loses a title to Charlotte, which again didn't have to happen. But just to make the main event bigger with Ronda and Becky, didn't have to happen. But whatever. Then not only that, but then she gets kicked to the pre-match battle royal at WrestleMania. Doesn't even win that. Like, she lost all momentum. Comes back at the Kabuki Warriors. They win the tag titles. Cool. They lose them. They had a good run. I just Asuka needs this title ring. And the first start is she needs to beat Nia. And there's 2 reasons why she needs to beat her. One, if you have Becky drop the belt to her, essentially dropping the belt for her, you can't transition that championship, because if that's the case, Nia should have won. Nia wins Money in the Bank. No need to go that route. 2, Charlotte and Asuka have been feuding, so we clearly see we're going towards the direction we're going towards for SummerSlam. Don't mess. You wouldn't dare have her drop the belt. That's a SummerSlam match. No. Asuka, to me, the most obvious win in this pay-per-view. Well, maybe not the most obvious, but one of. The other one I'll get to right now. Because I wanted to make my choices really concise and easy. Look, Braun Strowman, I love Miz and Morrison. They've had a good run as a tag team. Still can do more. Braun's not losing. Oh, but he lost in a handicap match. He lost in the Intercontinental Championship to Sami Zayn. He's not losing this one. First of all, for those of you that don't know, Bray has been attending to family things. Birth of a child. He'll be back. Remember how things ended at Money in the Bank? The Fiend flipped the ring in. He's not done with Braun. We'll build towards that. In the meantime, Bray's gone. You need something for Braun to do. This is going to help build him up, and then we'll eventually get that match. When? I don't know, because I don't know when Bray's coming back, but it's coming. He will have that match, so this can be entertaining, but Braun retains. Those 2 titles are not changing hands. Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. The piss scene. The most... That was So this whole thing has been weird. The whole thing with the car, the DUI stuff, and then piss tests and throwing piss on him. Like, I cringed, but I still laughed, and I guess that's where we're at right now. So this is an interesting match. It actually should be a good match. So I actually think this is one of the tougher ones to call. I'm going with Jeff, I think, but I feel like this feud's not over, so I can see Sheamus winning too. That's why it's tough, because if the feud's not over, Jeff wins, and maybe Sheamus just beats crap out of him after the match. Maybe he does it on SmackDown next week, or, well, I guess this week since it's Sunday. Maybe Sheamus wins dirty. Thus, Jeff continues to chase to get revenge. I gotta go with Jeff, though. Like, I honestly feel like this match could go either way. It's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with Jeff. Just to get something positive for Jeff going in this feud. Even we'll see what happens after the match in next week, this week, next SmackDown. But Jeff could use a win. Jeff could use a win. Sheamus could too, but ultimately I have to go with Jeff. So let me pull this back up. Phone locked on me. The United States is the kickoff show match. Apollo versus Andrade. Look, Andrade, I want to win. And normally I pick the people I want to win. In this instance, I'm going with Apollo. Apollo has new theme music. That's the first sign that they're actually trying to build something with him. So it's almost like you wouldn't give a guy a new theme and then have him drop the belt. First chance out. And then plus the heat with Andrade and their little stable. You lose Theory to Rollins. And then problems with Angel Garza. I feel like maybe they're going to be infeuding. Maybe one tries to help, whether it be Selena or Angel try to help him, and it ends up backfiring, and Apollo wins. It'll be a good match regardless, but Apollo's going to win. I feel like they're going to build, try to give him a push and build with him, and then Andrade, though he loses, that still is an interesting storyline within their little stable of what happens next. Go with that. That's Braun, the WWE Championship. Drew against Bobby. Pretty obvious that Drew wins. He's going to retain. He's going to have a long title reign. Unless something happens to throw it off, an injury, or just something crazy happens that's unexpected. This should actually be a pretty entertaining and formidable foe. And Mr. Lashley does Lana interject, since she's kind of been kicked to the curb. Maybe not. But I think at the end of the day, regardless of what happens, it'll be a hard-hitting match for sure. So kind of take it a little bit back to maybe not Drew versus Brock Lesnar style match, but I'm thinking like Brock, CM Punk, where just beat him down. I'm thinking of a longer match, just beating down, just physical punishing. So I see from both guys in this match, it should be pretty entertaining. I'm looking forward to it. But Drew retains, got to. He's gonna have the belt for a while. Maybe even he ends the year as champ. That's my opinion. He ends the year as champ. So we'll see. We have the women's triple threat tag match for the titles. This is a little bit tougher for me, because I'm going to tell you why I feel that title doesn't change hands. It feels like all of these teams are going to break up at some point. Assuming Alexa gets back into having a singles career, viable feud with either champ. I can't remember what roster she's on. She's on Raw. I can't remember if she's on Raw or SmackDown. SmackDown. honestly can't remember. But regardless, she could feud with the champ, feud with Nikki and put her over to make her, to legitimize her. Alexa's already done be legitimized anyway, she's a former multi-time champ. The Iconics, I feel like they're kind of teasing stuff. I don't think they will, but I mean, all good things come to an end. But this is the thing. Bailey and Sasha are, but not yet. And I feel like when they do, dropping the titles helps push us towards that breakup, depending on how they do it. So I don't think this is going to be a long title reign, but the question is, when do you pull the trigger on the breakup? To have a match at SummerSlam, potentially? To have a match at Survivor Series? This depends on how long they want to draw it out. They've done a pretty good job of just, it's going on and on. It's going to happen. When, I don't know. But at least for tonight, they're going to retain the titles. Maybe something happens that pisses off Sasha during this match. Like, Bailey steals the pin. Whatever. They find a way to retain those titles. That's something that they're going to save, I feel. And then, the last match. And make sure that I didn't miss a match. I did not. First of all, it's not the greatest wrestling. It's not going to be the greatest wrestling match ever. It's so silly that they're even promoting it, because it's not. It won't even be the best Backlash match ever. It won't even be the best match in 2019. Hell, it's not going to be the best match this month, because Daniel Bryan and AJ have that. And that's not being topped by these guys, no offense. The bar is set high. So here's the thing. Edge hasn't wrestled for over a decade, and that match was not a match. Like, it's the unique circumstances with COVID have led them to be able to do something a little bit different with Edge. But an actual match, this is the first. Now, I know he's probably trained and, he's did stuff and everything, so it'll just be his first time for us to see. Looking forward to it, but as good as Orton is, one of the best ever. As good as Edge is, one of the best ever. Can't see them doing that, not with Edge's ring rust, and not with their age. Still, I think it will be entertaining. Now, here's the disappointing part. I think Orton wins. He requested this match. This feud's not over. Trade wins. SummerSlam. That's what I'm thinking. So if that's the case, Orton has to win. He has to outthink Edge. He will. He'll find a way. And the question is, what do you do at SummerSlam? I'm kind of surprised that they even went with a rematch now instead of SummerSlam, but I guess I could see it because you don't have, there's no Cena, there's no Bray, there's no Reigns. You just don't have some of the star power that you have. Still kind of feel weird that AJ and Danny wasn't safe for Backlash, but whatever. That would have been, just think about the match we saw on SmackDown, have that as Backlash. Any Backlash match. Middle of the card. But it is what it is. But we'll see. So, those are my picks. I feel very strongly about the Universal and really the heavyweights championship, so to speak. Heavyweight in air quotes, with Drew and with Braun. 1000% believe Asuka's going to win. And then you have the other ones mixed in there too. I think this should be a good show. I'm not super sold on that greatest wrestling match ever. I'm intrigued, not because of that, but because I want to see what Edge and Orton are going to be able to do in just a normal match setting. Especially Edge, I'm watching. That's it. That's all I got. I will have the chat during the stream, I'm sure. So enjoy the pay-per-view, and I will see you guys later tonight. Have a good Sunday.